Hey folks, this is Donnie. I am at the property. I hunted this morning. I didn't see anything. And I hunted yesterday morning. Yesterday morning I seen a pile of deer. I seen a total of 17. 3 were bucks, but just didn't want to shoot anything. But anyhow, yesterday and today is our antlerless deer days. And we can shoot deer that does not have antlers. We can shoot anything except for spotted fawns. And this is normally the time of year. If I don't get a doe in archery season, this is the time of year that I'll get a doe. The meat is better on a doe. But normally I don't target does, not normally. But I may try to get one today. I'm trying to get my glasses clean. Had a little smudge on it. Now it's got a huge smudge on it. It's only getting bigger. And that'll be alright. I can kind of see a little bit. Oh. But I am going to go back to, I think I'm going to go to the south end of the property, hunting that stand. I checked the camera. Had a couple of deer come through, nothing during daytime though. Not since I checked it last a few days ago. There's people back there on the back road, and these poachers, and well, they got the deer stirred up. So I really don't know where I may just go to the ladder stand I hunted yesterday and this morning. Haven't decided yet. Wherever I go, I'll be bringing you guys with me, and I'll be filming it. I am still in the process of trying to fix my video editor. I've gotten so frustrated about it, I just walked away from it, but I have to get it fixed. And I think I may just cancel my subscription. It runs out in March, I believe. I may cancel it and try one of these other ones, because something ain't right. But anyhow, I guess I'm going to crank up. I've just been sitting here. I'm at the house. The new house is right here 20 feet beside me. I'm going to get started. We'll go back over there and figure out where to sit up at. I don't know where I want to sit. We'll figure it out. I'm going back to the ladder stand. We're going to try to get a mature doe or a buck. One of the two. Let's go. Got my Brynite T28 Artemis light with me. Got my water bottle, I think. Yep. I got my phone in case something happens. Got my powder, my bullets, my funnel, and my primers, so I'm ready. Got a big buck coming through back here. The ladder stands back there. But, he's not coming in front of the stand. Not yet. We've got a couple of big does coming through back here. We got a bunch of them coming through, but we got two of the does that are on our harvest list. They're coming through. Found a giant scrape back here where a big buck is marking his territory. I just found it today, but the wind is wrong. There's no way I could sit in there today and get him. I have to have a north wind or an east wind. Northeast, southeast, or plain east. I checked the camera back here today. Got 3 bucks on camera and a couple of does, but they're coming through at night, like 10:30 at night. We're going that way. The big scrape that I found is about 120 yards down. But there's nowhere to set up in there that my scent won't be blowing on it. Got deer tracks on top of my boot prints. Guys, I have not seen one deer today. just throwing crap at me. Did you hear it that time? That was closer. Guys, there's no wind blowing. There's no reason I should have sticks landed by me. That was 3 that I heard. I've still got 3 or 4 minutes of legal shooting time. But I'm done. Boy, this is scary. Man. It's not dark yet. This bright, this light is incredibly bright. My Lord. Trying to control my breathing. Want you guys to listen. There's something moving over there with me. I'm not seeing any eyes. I can't see very far out there because of all the brush. I'm not hearing it now. I don't know if it's still coming or not. But it sounded as though it was going this direction too. Good gracious. I hate this mess. This muzzleloader's getting heavy. I know I gotta be at the truck. There it is. I'm gonna throw this in the front seat. All right, get going. Oh, there's Eyeshine right there. If you guys can see that. Keep my light on it. Get all this mess out of my pocket. I don't see it now. I don't have electric door locks. I can't lock my doors. Jeez. Come on. Okay. Hold on, you guys. I'm moving the camera. Oh, get up there. Hold on, you guys. I'm getting out of here. I'll turn the light on in just a minute. I've got to get moving. It's been a long time since I've seen Eyeshine over here. We've seen beings moving. Good gracious. Alright, we've seen shadows and we've seen beings moving between the trees out here. We've seen it on the 10 where the house is at several times. On this property, this is the new property, got about a year ago. That's the first time I've seen Eyeshine that wasn't from a deer. I don't know if, I hope the camera caught that. It was really high. It looked to be between 8 and 10 foot up. When the light first hit it, I could see two eyes, and it, I don't know what it did. It closed an eye or something, and there was only one eye that I could see after that point. And they looked to be probably 4 or 5 inches apart, pretty wide. God, as my heart is racing. It's almost like I'm waiting for something to grab a hold of the back of the truck or the side doors. I'm going to keep the camera going just in case. I don't even want to look at the side doors right now because it feels like somebody's right there by the truck watching me. Ooh. I almost clipped a tree. Almost clipped another one. Alright, we're on the 10 now. We're on the home side. I don't think nothing's following me. Holy cow, that scared me. My battery's getting low, so I'm sitting in the stand. I didn't want to try to change the battery. It makes noise. And I'm right here at the last 30 minutes of daylight, so I let it record for a couple of minutes and then I stop it. Now I let it record a couple of minutes and I stop it to conserve battery. And one of the times I had it stopped, I seen something moving. There's a big holly bush, 12, 13, 14 feet high, I'm not sure, but you could see through it. It's fairly thick, but you could see through it, and I seen movement behind it, and I thought it was a deer because it was really dark. Guys, let me grab this gate. Trying to get my phone out. Phone is buzzing. I'm outside of the gate's shut. I'm going. When I looked out there in front of me, it wasn't right on top of me. That holly bush was probably 80 yards from me, give or take a few yards. I've got an 80-yard shot right there in that area, and that holly bush is what prevents me from shooting further. And I didn't see, whatever it was, I did not see it walk up behind that bush, and I was paying attention to all of the hollies out there, because they're gonna hug the bushes, and you'll see them when they come behind it. You'll see them, and you just got to keep your eyes on them, because if you turn away for a second, you'll lose track of them. And so I'm watching all them bushes looking for deer, and I looked at that holly probably 50 times. It was like I was being drawn to look at it. There wasn't nothing in it, but just, I don't know what it was, something about that holly. There's all the bushes out there in front of me are hollies. That one, there was something about that holly that I could not keep my eyes off of it. I turned and looked down my shooting lane to my right, and I checked that area, and I turned back with the intention of turning as far as I could turn to the left, and then slowly scanning. But when I turned back, I'd go straight to that holly bush, and it does not stand out from the others. There's nothing unique or special about it, so I don't know why my eyes were being drawn to it. Sorry about all the noise, you guys. My truck is rattling apart. It's full of junk, and this road is horrible. This is a sand road that everybody spins tires on when they come down here, so it keeps the road like a washout. Anyhow, I'd look to the right, I look back, I'm staring at the holly, and I start scanning past it, and I look back at it, I'm scanning past it, I look back at it, and this is the way it's been for the last 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Of sitting in the stand. I kept doing that, and I don't know why. There was nothing pulling me to look. Well, there's something pulling me to look at it, obviously, but there was no sounds, no sights, no nothing. It was just a holly bush, but my eyes kept wanting to stare at it. Well, I finally looked over at the corner, and I start scanning back, and I go right to that holly, trying to scan the whole area, look through all the bushes, and I looked through the first like 30 feet or so, and then I shifted my eyes straight to the holly, and there's a mass behind it, and it was close to it. It wasn't like 10 feet behind it. It was right, it may have been inside the limbs, you know, kind of underneath where the canopy, the foliage of the tree comes out. It may have been up in the limbs. And I got to looking at it, and I'm trying to think back, you know, has it looked like that since I've been here? I've looked at that tree every time I get in the stand, but I've never been drawn to it like I was just a little while ago. As I'm looking at it, trying to remember, did it always look that way? Is there a stump inside of it, like where a big oak tree or a big pine was there and it died and fell over, and the stump's still standing, and it started moving? And I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, so I adjusted my glasses, pushing them up where I'm looking through the correct part of the lens where my vision's the clearest, and it looks like it's turning, and it just reminded me of a piece of rope, how the rope is braided, like twisted. That's what it looked like, twisted nylon rope, but it was black or very, very dark brown. It looked black, and probably 2 feet wide and 6 feet tall, I would guess, 7 feet. And it looked like it was turning real slow, like it was a piece of twisted rope that was turning, is what it looked like. And I stared at it, trying to understand, why is it looking that way? Is there something like snakes or squirrels or something going around it, making it appear to be turning. And then I seen what I think was an arm, and I was thinking bear, like he reached a paw up on a limb that was just not, he didn't fully extend his arm, he just reached it up, and it looked like a paw, like a bear's paw laid on a limb. And that's when I started panicking. I thought it was a bear, and that's why I real quietly got my stuff together, loaded the gun, and I got down. I still had probably 10 minutes of shooting time left, legal shooting time, and I was gonna sit it out. I got down, I start walking out to get, and I was recording you guys. Well, I turned the camera on when I realized when that thing started moving, a paw or an arm, whatever it was, when it reached out and laid its hand or its paw up on a limb beside him. I could see the bicep, the elbow, the forearm, the wrist, and the hand. I could see it laying up, or a paw. And it just looked, I thought it was a bear. So I hit record on the camera, got up, started getting my stuff together, and I got down. When I was going out the trail, when I got to where that bush is straight over to my left side, I heard a very loud limb snap. And it sounded like a limb like that, a dead limb. It was a loud crack, and it should be on the audio on the camera. So I started moving, and then I heard another one snap. Then it sounds like whatever it is going with me the same direction I'm going. And then a limb lands over there 10 or 15 feet from me. I didn't see it. I'm just assuming it was a limb. And I thought, maybe it fell out of a tree. There's no wind blowing, it's dead calm. And then another one hit. Walk 10, 15 paces and another one lands. And I think it was 4 that I heard land over there beside me. I don't know if all of them are on, if it's on the microphone. It should be, unless I was talking when it landed. It should have caught it. It wasn't super loud, but it was very easy to hear. Got to the truck, threw the muzzleloader in, and behind the truck there's 2 eyes, and they were shining kind of not white, but like a, I don't know, like they had a yellow tint, like it was chrome with yellow tint is what it looked like. But there were 2 of them, and I could see both of them. They look kind of small, probably like, well, about like that. But there were 2 of them. I opened the door of the truck, looked back, and there's one. And it, whatever it was, either closed an eye or it got behind something to where I could only see one eye. But while I put the stuff in and I closed the door, I kept the light shining that way. That one eye stayed there. So that's enough for me. I'm out of here. I will not become, I was going to go hunting in the morning. I'm not going over there in the morning. I'm not up with that stuff. I'm not an investigator of cryptid nothing. I don't want no part of it. For some reason, they think they have to investigate me, is the way it feels sometimes. But anyway, on a good note, something funny. I'm sitting in the stand and I'm watching a fox squirrel. I love them. They're one of my favorite animals. They're beautiful. They're 2 to 3 times bigger than a regular gray squirrel, and they're huge. They're normally white with a black head, or they'll be white and gray with a black head. Sometimes the black runs, the whole head will be black, and they'll have a black stripe going down their back and their tail like a skunk. They're beautiful animals. They are protected in Florida. You shoot one of them, you're going away for a while, for a long while. but we got a bunch of them on the property, and I've gotten some good pictures of them through the years, but not like what I got today. That thing, he was out in front of me for probably 20-30 minutes, just going all around, getting on the trees, digging stuff up, and just eating. He'd dig something up and he'd eat. And finally he came over, he looked up at me, and I was moving real slow. He was down, and he climbed the tree my ladder stand was in. I heard him coming up. So I turned my phone around where it's facing me, and I hit record. And he comes up, I look over the side, I can see his tail. He's about 2 or 3 feet from me. And I was being real still, real fluid in my movement so I didn't scare him. And then the curtain, that burlap I got wrapped around that stand, it starts kind of shaking, and then my stand goes boom, boom. The stand starts violently jerking. So I turned my phone with the camera facing kind of at an angle downward, and I eased it over the side of the stand, and I got 2 or 3 clips like that. I only played one back and looked at it, and he's right there on the foot platform my feet are at. He's right there, but he's on a tree limb, and he's got a mouth full of that burlap, and he's jerking his head. He's trying everything he can to tear a piece of that burlap down. But I caught it on video, and I'll play that for you now so you can see it, because I thought that was really cute. But anyway, guys, I'm going home. Hope y'all have a happy new year. I don't know that I'll be able to edit this and get it saved tonight. I'm going to be doing it on my tablet, because for some reason I cannot save anything I edit on my phone right now. I got to get that problem resolved. I got to figure out what's going on. If I need to purchase a different editor, then that's just what I'm gonna have to do. I've got a review that I can't finish because I can't edit the video, so it's aggravating. But anyway, y'all be blessed in all you do. I love all of you. God bless you. If there's anything that I can do to help you, please send me an email at standinggoatsrescue@yahoo.com, and I'll do my best, whatever I can, to help. If I can't help you, maybe we can put the word out and get you some help. If you have anything you'd like to share with us, again, send me an email at standinggoatsrescue@yahoo.com, and I will put it out on YT for our extended family here. Y'all have an amazing evening, and I will see you guys soon. We are doing a live show that is coming this week, within the next couple of days. I'm going to share some articles, and about the only way I'm going to be able to do that until I get my editor fixed is to do it on a live show. But that we are going to do. Can't even talk right. Y'all be kind, be safe, and be blessed. I got to get on the road up here, and it looks like got a couple cars coming. But I'll see you guys soon. Be safe. Bye-bye.